Hey everyone, welcome to this random Saturday stream in which I've downloaded Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. I finally put Bloodborne to bed, at least for a little while, last week. Well, last weekend actually, about a week ago. I finished it on a Sunday afternoon, and I wrote a review for Kotaku, which you can check that out if you want to see my sort of complete post 46 hours thoughts on Bloodborne. It was a game that I'm gonna pause this stream for me, otherwise I'll be seeing my face in the corner and another monitor, which is weird. But at the same time as Bloodborne, Scholar of the First Sin, an update for Dark Souls 2, has come out, and you can do voice chat? Cross-region play, I'll allow that. I didn't know you could do voice chat. In any case, if you want to read that, my review's up on Kotaku. I really liked the game. It's a tremendous accomplishment. It was kind of one of the lines I used in the front, and I'm looking forward to playing more Bloodborne. There's a ton of stuff that I missed the first time around, a bunch of NPCs that I didn't get a chance to interact with, or didn't get a chance to interact with them in the way that I wanted to, or at least you were given options with some of those NPCs. So looking forward to playing New Game Plus of Bloodborne and kind of playing a different character altogether. I'm considering doing a stream of that as we work our way through New Game Plus, because I've never done New Game Plus in a Souls game before. Forgot about this opening. This is the PC version of Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. The Xbox One and PlayStation 4 versions come out on Tuesday. And, you know, my thoughts on Dark Souls 2 in the past, I have not been especially kind to the game. I don't, but it's all relative, right? I still think Dark Souls 2 is a pretty great game. I was just disappointed in it and found it lacking in creativity, especially relative to Dark Souls and Bloodborne. But I'm curious about Scholar of the First Sin. I guess best considered to be a remix. It seems like, you know, they essentially went and redid the technological foundation of the game. My guess is in preparation for Dark Souls 3. I'm curious how soon we'll end up hearing about that.
Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake.
Drang Lake is a great name. I love the names of things in these games. They feel...
How could you be?
I don't know. There's just something about them. And they managed to pull that off pretty well in Dark Souls 2 as well, even if it's not quite the bastion of creativity that the first one and Bloodborne both are. A lot of folks have been asking me, like, oh, hey, I'm curious about Bloodborne. You know, where should I start? Do I need to go play these other games? And I absolutely don't think you need to play Dark Souls or Dark Souls 2 to jump into Bloodborne. You know, I played them in a weird order as well. I played Dark Souls, then Dark Souls 2, then Demon Souls, then Bloodborne. So I played them out of order, and I didn't really have any problem with it. I think it's a series that its foundational fundamentals are so solid that even if mechanically things have changed and things like that, that when you work your way backwards, it wasn't at all a hindrance. So you know, I think it'd actually be interesting to start with Bloodborne and then work your way to playing the other Souls games, just because Bloodborne pushes you to play in a very specific way that is altogether different from the Souls games. And I'm actually curious how much that's going to influence how I play this. I would like to eventually rank all of the Souls games. That's kind of my ultimate intention of even starting Scholar of the First Sin, is I want to be able to say, okay, here's how I feel about these 4 games. But I've heard the DLC for Dark Souls 2 is so fantastic that I need to play it before I actually get around to ranking that stuff.
Is your fate, the fate of the cursed.
So even though you know, Bloodborne plays quite a bit different, you know, in terms of like the player movement and the speed of the player movement, I'm definitely up for feedback, like on what do people think about, like, what would be an interesting character to build. I want to do something totally different. Oh, good lord, this looks so much better than the PS3 version that I played. So I played through Dark Souls 2 on the PS3, and good golly, I realized that this is a slightly updated version of the game as well, so there's probably a little bit of impact there, but oh boy. Just that, wow, frame rate is cool and alright. Oh man. I don't think my stream does not run at 60 frames a second, but my game is running at 60 frames a second, and playing a Souls game at 60 frames per second seems pretty great so far. Asinines, how do you feel about the lack of variety of starting gear in Bloodborne? It was a bummer. It really seems like if you want to have a tremendously different type of character, you have to wait until New Game Plus, at which point you'll have access to all sorts of stuff that allow you to start the game in a very different position. But yeah, I think what Bloodborne tries to do is... Oh. Hey, buddy. Is start... Or rather, stop people from creating characters that they could regret. Right? Whoa. Hey. Hey. Don't kill me in the starting area. That seems awfully mean. Awesome Fun Times. This is the DX11 version. Oh, I believe so. I want to say that's the version I downloaded. Is there a way to tell? Ooh. Geez, I think so. I think it's the DX11 version. I should probably double check that though. Alright, well, don't fight those guys. It's interesting to play one of these games at 60 frames a second because I played Dark Souls 1 at 30 frames a second because although DS Fix allowed you to... There's some stuff around here in the beginning, isn't there? DS Fix allowed you to up the frame rate to 60. It broke the game in some ways because the game was just not programmed to accommodate for that. I don't know if they've managed to alter that in a way that makes it easier or works or doesn't break, but I don't know. Frame rate's awesome, and I never mean to discount the importance that some people put into it, especially given that, you know, everyone has their own preferences on that stuff. I should probably go talk to that person so I can get my weapons. But you know, I've always been pretty okay with 30 frames a second. Like, I will always take a solid 30 over an inconsistent 30 to 60.
What seems to be the
Man, this game does look a lot better.
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished.
Aw.
You'll go hollow.
Hey. No reason to be so mean to me.
Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men.
So I beat the PS3 version, and I have when we did the Extra Life with Dave Lang and Iron Galaxy, I actually played a little bit of the first DLC, but the sound wasn't working, and I don't know, it was not an ideal way to play that stuff. And I've wanted to try out this remix, and obviously I can't bring my PS3 save onto the PC, so I decided maybe to start a new character. Odetta. Odetta's second journey into, yep, I'm hitting A. Alright, I'll use the mouse. That's fine. I am sure my name is Odetta.
At least you know your own name.
Well, you know, we gotta start somewhere. I may not know a whole lot about myself or what I'm doing with my life, but at least I know what my name is.
It's a human effigy.
Oh, so kind of you.
Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Think back, deep into your past.
Assoon, what is your stance on spoilers for the DLC? I mean, I'm not going to get to the DLC here, and I don't mind if people spoil it. I'm not I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to play all of Dark Souls 2 on a stream. I am interested in getting to the DLC, but I am, you know, this is not like a blind playthrough. I've beaten this game already, so if people want to talk about the DLC, it's fine. You can talk about what you liked, what you didn't like. Not gonna bother me, but thanks for checking. Gosh, okay, what did I do? What do we want to do here? High faith, the miracles guide the way, cast swords. How do people feel about magic in Dark Souls 2? Like, I think the character I want to play is I want to dual wield. I want to have two swords. I want to be sort of an agile character that has two swords and kind of moves around at a faster pace. I'm going to try and translate some of what I learned from Dark Souls 2 or Bloodborne into this. So I wonder, you know. So maybe I'll go with the swordsman. Finally skilled swordsman. Fights gracefully with strong weapons in both hands. Okay, alright, so let's go ahead, let's do that, I guess. I mean, obviously, you know, you can scale in any way you like, but we'll start with a swordsman. Gift. The Ring of Old slightly increases HP. Human Effigy. Various items used to cure poison and restore health. Homeward Bone. None of these ended up mattering, right? Like, all that much. I want to say that you were able to get the Seed of a Tree of Giants from somewhere else. I feel like two swords with magic seems like might be like a cool build. I think like that might be a lot of fun. Okay. Body, gender, male, build. Let's see if she's old. Odetta is old as hell in Bloodborne. That's the kind of character I've made. So yeah, what kind of physique, face. She's always kind of looked like this. What kind of hair are we going for? Well, like something, you know, a little majestic, but not like, you know, we're not Cloud Strife. Let's go with this. Hair color. So we're not quite gray. Let me use a mouse for this. This seems a useful use of the mouse. A little bit lighter brown. Oh, actually go darker. Okay. Eyebrows. Okay, weird. Okay, you just hover over it. You don't click. You click to confirm. I got you. something brown. Match it up. Eye color. I like blue already, so let's stick with that. A little bit of a tattoo. I need to stop clicking, but I keep clicking. I don't know how I feel about the tattoo. I don't like that big orb. I wouldn't mind like a scar. Oh, that's for the tattoo, huh? Something. I guess I could do something pretty light. I wish I could make this adjust the size of the tattoo. This seems kind of simple. Alright, we'll go with that. Change the color. I like gray. I think like something, yeah, that's good. Let's make it really light. Like it's just barely there. It's like just kind of signifying that it's part of our character, but not a huge part of it. Alright, that's Odetta, the brand new Odetta for Dark Souls 2, as I work my way through this updated version. Alright, is this your true self? Well, this is as close as we're gonna get.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
McWizardry, hi Patrick. Hey man, how's everyone doing on Saturday? What other games are you playing? I finished the second episode of Life is Strange this morning. I played about 2.5 hours of Axiom Verge. Now I'm jumping into this. And then when my wife gets back from running some errands, we're going to play through an episode of Game of Thrones. And then I'm going to watch several Fast and Furious movies. Saturday is kicking ass right now. I am really enjoying my Saturday. I'm going to get the most out of it. Largely because most of my Sunday is sucked up by family things and errands. So
they're all that keep you from going hollow.
JW 1092 playing Pillars of Eternity. I really want to play that. I just need kind of a break from a really long game, which is of course why I'm playing this. I do want to get to Pillars of Eternity. That's kind of my next big game I want to tackle. Also, get that mouth out of my face. Shattered Eagle. Axiom Verge was so good. I'm enjoying it so far. I've now acquired the ability to transport through walls. So I have found that to be... the game seems to be getting a little more interesting now. I just don't... The environments are kind of boring. Like, if that... like, they're just... There's not a whole lot of character to them so far. You know, the game, you know, is very much like, yo, did you like Metroid? Which is fine, right? Like, if Nintendo's not going to make what we want, I'm glad that someone out there is making it. I just want to point out one thing, that when I had a friend over to play Bloodborne, he started skipping through the dialogue. I didn't know you could hit A to skip through the dialogue, and I wish I had known that a long, long time ago.
Fair traveler, why else this loss? My name isn't the old women. I am here. It is what my mother did. The old women, but now, and the kingdom. The old women, long ago, but now they are. The old women, long ago, but
Yep.
scattered to the...
I never reset my stats in Dark Souls 2.
But if you're willing to start again.
I think that's when I get that, right?
Now, go along.
No? I thought they give you the item to respec. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh yeah, look at that I miss bonfires, man. I mean, lamps are cool and all, but I miss me some bonfires. There was something back here, right? So obviously I beat this game, but I don't remember a whole lot. Someone in the chat's like, I wonder if he remembers the enemy placement. Not really. You know, I've done a little bit of reading about this update, and I'm aware that like the Pursuer, who, you know, was a boss in this game, is now essentially sort of like a regular... Oh man, that's new. Alright, let's get ourselves accustomed. Alright, there's no more charge attacks, which I'm I'm not used to. Okay. Rolling. Alright. Hey, buddy. Oh man, this game's so much slower. It's just weird. Because in Bloodborne, like, with a simple flickier... Oh. Oh, well, I died. I had him, but it's actually like kind of a weird adjustment period. You know, I'm used to in Bloodborne that when I dodge, you don't roll. In Bloodborne, when you lock on, you know, you just kind of do a quick step. Yeah, it's just weird. And I'm also used to charge attacks, and I'm like, I'm so used to the weapon that I've been running around with in Bloodborne that just, man, everything about this is really strange to adjust to. It means I have to be more patient. Like, in some ways, you get a little more room for error in Dark Souls, or in Bloodborne. Okay, alright. Nope. That's bad. He ate my face. I did a lot better the first time. People are talking about power stance. What does that mean exactly? I don't like. Is power stance an ability to sort of attack with more fury? I'm not totally sure what power stance means, so I'd appreciate any sort of clarification on that. Some people asking if I saw Jeff's playthrough of Bloodborne. I did not. I think it's awesome that he's giving it a shot. I think you know, him and I were on the same page with these games for a while, but obviously, Jesus. Okay, all right, asshole. What do you? Nagubunga says, when dual wielding, you get special combo attacks and power stance. I gotcha. Well, I guess I go fight that guy again. I don't really need to, but no. People saying that Jeff still hates Bloodborne or Souls games. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, they're not for everyone. That's totally fine. I just think that sometimes these games get unfairly maligned for having a certain reputation, and that, you know, the proof is in the pudding. You know, play the games yourselves and see what you think of them. Jesus, what? Come on, man. Okay, well, going around him is what I want to do. Johnny Warps, hey Patrick, remember that if you hold Y, you go to dual wield mode and attack with both weapons at once with the left attack buttons. Interesting. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Yeah, people pointing out that I'm only using one sword. I'm used to only using one weapon at a time. So what is so like walk me through, folks in the chat, like what is the benefit from like having these two swords? Like, can I attack faster? Or are they just different combos? Like what exactly do I gain from dropping a shield, which, you know, in the past has been like, you know, having a shield is pretty awesome. Ugh. Ugh. Just wait for this guy to fall over every time. Crush it. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh man, I am just straight up dying here. Alright. Well, fine, buddy. Jackal Beaver, you need to level up to be able to power stance. Your class is only one level away from it. Alright, well, we're going to move on from that guy. We'll come back and kick his ass later. Hi-ya! Soul of Lost Undead. Torch. Let's go ahead and equip a torch. Oh, where did torches not go in, torch is not an equipable thing, or is that a button press? I forget exactly how torches work in Dark Souls 2. I don't remember. Oh, people are saying you light a torch at a bonfire. That's right. Now I remember. I gotcha. Attack! Well, I guess we'll run through this tutorial. Why not? Might as well. That's right, so you... Well, I guess you can kind of use the torch as a weapon in Dark Souls 2. But I used a torch all the time as a weapon in Bloodborne. I was constantly using my torch. Sometimes because I was playing the game during the day. And so by having the torch, it allowed me to get rid of some of the issues with the glare. Alright, I remember that guy. And I remember that if you go inside that coffin, you accidentally change your gender, or purposely change your gender, you know, as the case may be. I remember that freaking me out when I played Dark Souls 2 because, oh shoot, critical hit. I also, so can you parry when you have two swords? Is that still a thing? Or do you need a shield in order to parry? I guess you probably need a shield, right? Oh. Oh, lost my torch. That's fine. I was kind of thinking because I had done so much parrying in Bloodborne that I would try and translate that over to Dark Souls and learn how to do that, because I've never messed with parrying before. Whoa. Hey, buddy. Tinker Taylor, 19, how far are you into the game? We literally just started. I created a character on stream, and we're making our way forward a little bit. I've played Dark Souls 2 before. I have played it on the PS3. So I'm here messing around with the PC version, Scholar of the First Sin, which is sort of a remixed version of Dark Souls 2. Some swords can parry in the offhand with L2. Interesting. Okay, but I guess by some swords you're saying it will not necessarily be a explicit part.
Give us food.
Oh, it's these guys.
Yes, you. Give us it.
Oh, I look terrible. Really need to get some skin. Just like grafted onto yourself. I don't have to. I don't have to parry. That's fine. I think dual wielding sounds kind of fun. Like, is it possible? Oh. Oh, one of the also things that I'm learning in between Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne is that the fall damage in Bloodborne may as well not exist, and I forgot that Dark Souls has some serious fall damage. Oh yeah, my question to the chat was, so if I decide to stick with a dual wielding build, what is that sort of, how does that impact magic? Because I did a lot of magic in Dark Souls or Demon Souls. You know, I kind of went all into magic. Like, can I do dual wield, and is like magic still like a viable, interesting thing at that point, or are we talking, hey, like if you're gonna dual wield these swords, then you're that's kind of just where you're at, which is fine. That could also be true. Whee! Wield right hand, two-handed. Hold. Gotcha. See ya. People saying I wouldn't go magic and dual wield, but it can be done. You won't be a caster when you do that, but you can have a spell casting thing as a side weapon. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that, like, I don't want to go whole hog into magic, but it'd be kind of cool that if I could switch, like, my left hand to magic occasionally, just so I could kind of mess with it, I think would be... Oh, man, I wish I... Oh! Yep, that's a good way to die, by dashing off into a ledge. That's fantastic. Good job. Good job, Patrick. Nope, that's not. Nope, that's. You don't need to go that way. Feel free to not do that. This, man, this looks significantly better than the PS3 version, which is like such a dumb thing to say. But I spent 50-something hours with that version of the game, and, whew. The resolution and the frame rate, well ingrained into my mind. It is nice to play. Just a really. Oh, yep. That's you let go. In Bloodborne, you tap B to jump. In Dark Souls, you release it. Just really high quality Souls play right here. Just really nailing it. I don't even need to go get that thing. Hiya! We're gonna do it. We're grinding, I guess, you know. Dash. Oh, it's that. Oh, okay. All right, now I remember. Learning. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and line up that jump. Amber Herb. Sounds like that actress. The Amber Herb. Whew. I never really had to jump in Bloodborne. You know, a lot of you had to get to some secret areas, but by and large, I really never ended up messing with it too much. Alright, I can go down there and fight that guy, but just not a whole lot of reason to. So, let's go ahead and not do that. A statue. Weird, really? I don't remember that. I know that you get those items that allow you to break down certain statues, but I don't seem to recall that being a thing in Dark Souls 2 in this intro section. Okay, well, I guess now we head to Majula. Oh, I missed a ladder? Oh, is it in here? I'm gonna go get my torch. Let's get my torch on. This section is dark. Woo. Some people pointing out that the existence of Statue Man is new to Scholar of the First Sin. So, interesting. Hey man, hope you enjoyed the game. Good to see you, good to see you. There's a ladder over here? No. Oh, there it is. Yep, nope, I don't, well, plunge attack. Guard break. That's not how you do a plunging attack. That is, if they were to write down in a manual how not to do it, that would be it. How's the jumping attack? I'm sure I'll never use this. Left stick, right trigger, left trigger. Yeah, so like what? Working our way through this little section. Whoa! So those are the guys behind there. There's something in there. There's an enemy or NPC. Well, there's nothing I can do in here. This just kind of gives me a window inside there, but I don't have the item to cure him. So, all right, let's make our way to Majula. Majula Abendala. Majula Abendala. However you pronounce that. Oh, read message. This place again, but hurrah for revenge. Try jog, fatty. Pretty good message. Oh, really? You're a liar. You just... How are there already 619 recommendations for this junk? Woo! Praise the sun, money bags. Oh, this is pretty. Man, that looks good. That is a good looking ocean sunset video game. People are saying press, oh, you press A on illusionary walls? Oh, let's go try and let's go give that a shot. Nope. Ugh. Alright, let's head back. And just hang out at that sunset, lay on the ground, enjoy ourselves. Man, your stamina has gone so much faster in this game than it is in Bloodborne. Okay, I remember that section over there leads to one of the early areas. Let's see, what do we got going on here item-wise? We got things to level up. Banish invaders. Temporary boost luck. Slightly restores spell use. Okay. Jackal Beaver. One of the interesting things is that apparently the developers said Majula isn't sunset, it's sunrise. Get wood up on fire. Oh, there's our lady. Hey, what's up?
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side. Take this with you.
Oh yeah, thanks for that Estus Flask.
He who made Drangleic what it once was, King Vendor.
You level up by the power of the Emerald Herald. Okay.
Bearer of the, for misery will lead. You will never meet the king with us. Seek those whose names are unutterable. Their souls will, once you have found them, so that hope will. Bearer of the, seek soul.
Yep.
Seek the king, lest this land swallow you.
Woo! Alright. We are back to a stat screen. Are we not? So clearly, we're kind of going to go for sort of a dex build. Oh, I need more souls. Okay, let's go ahead and... let's consume my souls that I do have.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls. Larger. Seek the, lest this land.
Definitely missed the Estus Flask and in Bloodborne. Jackal Beaver points out, you want to upgrade Dex and Strength together to power stance, you need 1.5 as much of the stats of your two weapons, not combined, just the max from each. Gotcha. Okay. And also people saying none of this matters as much because you can respec in Dark Souls 2. That is correct. I never did that when I played it the first time, though.
You have that distinct scent. This is Majula. It is a kind of, and in Drangleic, the... I am sold. You probably heard. Well, there's nothing here. Do you know? Even I'm not. I'm told that the soul, anything living, what we call, do you see, to be alive, we are. And that's quite a there are 4 beings, and wherever you go from, each has a... If that frightens you, do you ever... The journey of... You'll face invade. If you need help, when you face danger, protection is yours. I see.
How do people feel about covenants in Dark Souls 2? I did not... I don't even know if I signed up for a single one when I played through the game. Like, is it worth signing up for the Blue Sentinels? Like, ooh, should I wait? Can you switch covenants? I'm not 100% on that. So, I can't imagine if they're going to allow you to confirm with a covenant up front that you wouldn't be able to switch later. But, I suppose it's worth asking and see how people feel about that. Alright, the blacksmith is over here on the right.
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, but now somebody's...
Alright, well, I gotta go find a key. No penalty for switching covenants. Don't you say you'd like to get any items or anything for joining a covenant? I really didn't.
Do you feel...
Sure. Joined up, buddy. Thanks. Help me out or whatever it is that you do.
In a rush, are we?
Yeah, well, I got games to play. I got a Saturday to enjoy. Angry Moth points out there's a covenant leads to a secret boss. Interesting. I didn't do a lot of the optional content in Dark Souls 2. I just kind of... I mean, I'm sure I, you know, encountered some of it, but I more or less just kind of stayed on the path. All right, that section leads down to the, like, pirate area, probably my least favorite section, to be quite honest. Down there leads to like kind of a sewer area. You need the cat ring to survive the falls. Got this person, sells me stuff.
Welcome to oh, sorry, please do have a look at my wares. I could really...
I don't need any of your shields, bro. Sure, I could use some of this stuff at some point.
Well, well, thank you for coming back.
I can talk to you.
Have you been there? Very competitive, but I didn't have the funding for that. It's been years. I don't even know what. Everything's all...
I gotta talk to you, dude, because you might have an item.
You can't even run a They claim to be working for the greater good.
Alright.
Well,
See ya. Alright, so there's this little mansion area up here. There's the remarkably tough, like, mouse things over here that I remember. There's this that gives me an item. Estus Flask Shard. Which I believe I use that to upgrade. Oh. I don't know how many... Oh. We don't want to fight. I don't want to fight you. Stay over there. Okay, it's locked, so can't do anything. Yep. Those guys can kill you, if I remember correctly. Oh, go away. Go away, go away, go away, go away. I don't want to fight you. Oh, come on. Oh, this is all bad. Yeah. Okay, I get it, demon pigs. You're more difficult than you seem. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm running away. I want nothing to do with you. What's up, dude? Zoom. Let's see. Okay, so I have to talk to her to do the Estus Flask stuff, but I don't know how many shards you need.
Is that a shard? Here.
It is.
To see light, however faint.
Hell yeah. Upgrade that flask. Loving it. And what, the Estus Flask is... yep. Nope. That is a life gem. I forget how you use the Estus Flask. Do I have to... I probably have to equip it down here, huh? Two health. That is just... that's awful. That's not any health at all. Okay, well, I guess... oh, I want to go over here. I think there's a cat in here.
Oh. And one without... just about ready. Not exactly the time to be... well... oh, yes. So...
I want your ring. Reduce damage from falling. Oh, I need way more souls to... Can hear the voices of foes. What else you got to say?
This place, everything will crumble, isn't it all? This place, we receive only the most, but it's enough to keep... Are you going to see those four who have grown? They must have sprouted quite... For heaven's sake, imagine that. Yes, well, you have a most pleasant scent. Nothing suited you, I presume?
No. You're a cat. So, you know. I'm allergic to cats, like in real life. And, so I'm just gonna go ahead and... I don't want to deal with you. So, okay, I kind of forget where you start off. Like, I know this is, you know, forks off into a couple of different areas, but I think there's something over here. Like, aren't the people in the stone statues over here, which leads to, like, an area way later in the game, and I think I'm... like, you need the items in order to, there's an NPC over here on the left. Yeah, I got the big old sword.
Have you business with me? The way under is all blocked up, you see. Heavens above. Oof. See that statue? Ah, it just doesn't seem quite right, eh? You don't think? See that statue? Ah, it just... Hey.
Life gem, bone, door, question mark. There's some things over here, right? There's like an enemy in here that's a little bit more powerful than you would expect. I think they can poison you? I can't remember. Oh, shit! Oh, buddy. Oh, there's a bunch of these guys. This is bad. Bad news bears. Let's get out of here. At least let's grab this item. That didn't seem worth it. Oh, this is... okay, well, down for the count. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, so I don't think I need to mess with that area. I mean, I could go get the 700 souls, but I really don't need them right now. So let's see. So if I don't go up there, there's also an NPC that eventually comes back here. Maybe it's up here. I don't think I go to the left there quite yet, rather. But my memories of this game are pretty vague. Victor's Stone. Offer Awstone. Man, there's like 3 covenants just straight up. Covenants are a thing that the game... I think Bloodborne does a better job of sort of explaining what they are, like when you encounter them. Like, it's, I think, a failing of... join here. So I should join the Victor Stone? I mean, I guess there's nothing, right? What's the worst that can happen? Sure, fine. Chat says I should join it. This will set you upon an arduous path. No, I don't want to do that. That seems like that makes the game harder. I don't want to do that. Nope. Trying to lead me down to disaster. Come on, guys. I caused my own disaster, all my own. And this is ends up being a shortcut. Like you can move this around. I'm not supposed to do any of this yet. This is all later. Okay, so I'm getting ahead of myself here. Alright, let's head back to the bonfire. I must have missed whatever the... Oh, chest. Space Bob 11, how does the DX11 version compare to the original PS3 playthrough? Quite favorably. It's, you know, it looks pretty great. I love the fact that, you know, I have a fairly modest machine. I have an i7, so I have a pretty nice CPU, but my GPU is certainly not top of the line, and I seem to be running at a pretty solid 60 frames a second. I haven't run into a lot of enemies yet, so I suppose it could change when you know, I'm dealing with a little more on screen at once. But it is nice to play just a great looking, great running version of this game. You know, I just, you know, I really wish there was. Oh yeah, it's like down here, isn't it? Right? It's like somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's off to the left. I really wish they'd would put Demon Souls out on the PC. It'll never happen, and I'd happily take a updated version for the PS4 as. Oh, I'll take the treasure. Thank you. So part of the reason I'm playing this is because I want to get far enough that I can start exploring the DLC, not committing to playing all the DLC. I guess we'll see kind of how that goes, but I would like to... Oh, gee, that scared the shit out of me. I want to, you know, I would like to write something for Kotaku on Tuesday to try and get a sense of, like, you know, what is the difficulty like on this? I know that this is a slightly harder version of Dark Souls 2, or at least the enemy placement is different, so how does that affect the game, you know, especially for newcomers and the like. So I'm at least, you know, in the short term, playing enough to get a sense of what's happening here in Scholar of the First Sin for just sort of like general changes up front, and then longer term, I'd like to, you know, have experienced everything that this series has to offer, which involves finally playing that DLC. And you know, normally I wouldn't care, but I just heard so many good things about the DLC from folks that said, hey, even if you were disappointed in Dark Souls 2, the DLC is pretty fantastic. Human effigy. Don't think. I think that's death. Oh, I can't remember. Yep, that's death. I fell right through that. I think you like find that area by running around, and there's a then you can actually grab that item. That's okay. We didn't have any souls anyway. No big deal. You know, playing this, I still think the art style in Bloodborne is pretty incredible. Like, even just like stuff like this looks incredibly bland and boring, and that's nice though. You can see the sun coming in. That's pretty cool. It's a nice detail. Even like the boring areas of Bloodborne look interesting, and I think, you know, Dark Souls 2 is more guilty of this than Dark Souls 1, but I don't remember, like, I remember Dark Souls 2, but I don't remember Dark Souls 2, if that makes any sense. But whereas, like, I have like fond memories of so many sections of the original game, and by that I mean Dark Souls 1, just never quite felt that way playing Dark Souls 2. But I've heard that the DLC is actually really memorable, and it makes me excited for the future of the franchise, because clearly they're going to make a Dark Souls 3 that'll run, you know, in parallel to... Oh man, there's one of those already? Shit, I abandoned fighting you for a reason. Alright, he hasn't seen me. I believe if I run past him over here, then I can make my way to that, whoa. want to attract his attention. I believe that item I was looking for is back over here. Homeward Bone, Soul of the Lost Undead. Is that lumbering giant? Is he okay? He's not coming after us. There's a bonfire over here to our right. Which means if I wanted to, I could sit here and kind of give that guy a shot, but and forced us. Clearly they're going to make Dark Souls 3. I hear this a lot, but don't agree. Maybe a new, quote, Soul series game, but not necessarily one in the Dark Souls universe. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could, I'm with you there. Like, I think it's, oh, you son of a... Definitely possible that they don't end up making an actual Dark Souls 3, but making something that takes the lessons from these games, certainly. But Dark Souls is still like an important franchise. It's a big deal. The series sells well, so it also, I think, would make a lot of sense for them to stick with Dark Souls. And God damn it. So I think it could go either way, but I think From Software made Bloodborne as well, and I really do think it's more likely they're going to go Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne and just move from there. Like, you spend all this time learning how to make a Dark Souls game with Dark Souls 2, and although I think it was kind of disappointing, it proves that they can make one of those games. And I think the DLC, if I take people's word for it, that it demonstrates that they learned a lot in the process of making Dark Souls 2, and that Dark Souls 3 could be something pretty interesting. Eliminating one at a time required. Try stealth. Try stabbing in the back. That's right, there's like a bunch of those guys. Is this new? I don't know. Any arrow guys? Oh. Nope. One of the things I'm gonna have to get used to is that it is when you heal in Bloodborne, it is incredibly fast. You just like go crush, and you are good to go in Bloodborne, and that is just not the case in Dark Souls. That guy's throwing stuff. Don't be a dick. Whoop. This character starts with like so little health. You just really can't get hit at all. Whoop. Oh. Oh. Also, oh man. People are also pointing out that one of the mechanics of Dark Souls 2 that I forgot is that you your health bar goes down over time every time you die. I completely forgot that that's a mechanic in these games. So now, what am I... Where are we at? Is this durability? Ooh, durability is restored by resting at a bonfire. Okay. We can... Well, we could go back to a bonfire. Like, look at that. Like, that's just a cruddy looking... Ugh, if I come back here... Alright, well, let's just... remove that for now. Go ahead and repair that soon enough. Oh, you dick! Whoop. I don't want to go at the bonfire quite yet because when I do that, I'm also going to reset all the enemies. So if I can kind of just play it cool and clear out this area before I do that, I could also level up. So like, there's no reason to have to come back up here again. So I might as well do my best to kind of take care of this. Also, wasn't there... There was like a character down there in the original game, like a more powerful soldier that you could attack and wake up, if I remember correctly. Alright, you go hang out down there. Alright, so now I've fully explored this little area up here. Short sword, huh? I have a bunch of short swords. Okay, so but now I can go ahead and re-equip another one. I wonder how that guy's enjoying the view down there. Very nice of you to get out of my way. Very nice of you to just realize, like, hey, you look like you're just looking around. Hope you like the place. Whee! Jumping. Down for the count he goes. I will happily take that. Take another human effigy, which sounds gross. Human effigy just seems like I'm I don't know. It seems like I'm saying a bad word. All right. Well, I don't want to fight the boss yet, but I want to go level up. So run past all this if I want to go to the. Oh. I didn't wake you up last time, apparently. Oh man, I already miss the mechanic from Bloodborne in which I can attack the enemies. How do you get that? Do you have to jump? That does not seem right. Maybe though. Can you go around? No, can't drop down. Nothing over there. You must have to jump to get there. Okay. Whoa! Look at that! I am just Superman. Soul of the name is Soldier, so we get some level up action. Oh god. That is welcome to fall damage. sit down, bring everyone back. We'll travel back. I do miss this. I wish Bloodborne allowed you to warp to wherever you wanted rather than having to go back to the Hunter's Dream. I thought that was an unnecessary step in the process. I wish that you'd be able to just, like, hey, I want to warp to this area in the world. Okay, maybe it's not me sitting at an actual, the section that I'm supposed to and use the magic headstone, but just let me go to the section that I want to. Alright, so let's consume our souls. Folks were saying that if I upgraded something, I would be able to use a power stance if I leveled up like one specific stat. Can you explain how that works again and what stat I would upgrade? And then maybe I will actually invest in that. Someone wants to explain kind of how that works. Try switching your offhand and main hand weapons. Scimitar can supposedly parry an offhand while your straight sword cannot. Level up your strength and dex. Miguel Core. I kind of want to play Demon Souls, but I feel like it'll be way outdated. It's the only one I haven't played. Totally, dude, I literally just played Demon Souls, and it holds up incredibly well. You will not have any issues playing it. I think it's awesome, so I wouldn't worry about it. So let's see what people were saying. To power stance, you need 1.5 times the strength and dex requirements the weapons you want to wield. Dual wield. Okay, so let's see. This 7 and 10. 7 and 16. So that means I would need, what? 11 in strength and 24. 11 and 8. Is that right? Am I calculating that the right way? Like, because that's a 7, that becomes half of that is 3.5. So you need 11 in order to pull it off, and then with skill being, or dex being 16, 11 strength and 15 dex for short swords. Yeah. Okay.
Bearer of the curse, seek me, lest this land.
So, strength is 9. Dex is, alright. So I'm not going to get to power stance particularly quickly. Cross Hunter is saying, dude, short swords for easier requirement. That's true. Let's see what that is. Alright, so let's pull that up. So yeah, so that would be 15 and 11.
Bearer of seek the king, lest this land.
All right, so if I put 2 into strength, short swords. Now, what do I do? Alright, so now that I've got this, how exactly does this translate to the power stance? Do I have to hit a button in order to execute power stance?
Seek the lest this land.
Hold Y. Okay, so that's power stance. Does power stance use up more stamina? Like, what are the? Let's go try it against that. Well, I guess we can warp. Like, what are the downsides to power stance? Or is power stance always just that's what you want to be doing, power stance, if you have the ability to? Appreciate the clarification, chat. I always like that, you know, we can play these games together, and you guys can guide me through some of the nuance that I might not find. Oh, look at that. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that is pretty powerful. Alright, let's give this guy a shot. Oh! Oh! Yep. Yep. Ow. Ow. I guess I should be using the Estus Flask, not my life gems. Oh, gosh. That guy is really nimble for being like this massive giant. Gotcha, trashy. Titanite shard. Ooh, that seems early for one of those. Power stance is all upsides. Looking at some of the chats. His roll won't get better unless he gets more agility. Right now his agility is in the 80s, so it's terrible. Yeah. It's not good right now. Alright, maybe clear this out and I think we'll level up again and then we'll make a run at that first boss. Power stance is cool, man. It's wrecking fools. Hey. And it just feels like you have a little more variety in, you know, what you're doing. Now, obviously, by playing with two short swords, I'm, you know, there's limited variety just because my character looks exactly, you know, using two of the same weapons. Woo. Alright, let's head to the bonfire. Go level up. One of the things that I really like about playing this on PC is that my loading screens are super fast. So, I mean, heading back to the Majula is literally just... I probably wait longer for the animation to kick in and send me there than I do for the actual process of heading back.
Seek soul, seek lest this land.
Oh man, so I just forget how all the stats play out. Okay. So endurance is poise. ADP influences agility. No. So I guess agility you have to invest in a couple of times. I just remembered all the attribute governing number of spells that can be attuned. Boost spell casting speed. I don't really need to go into attunement quite yet. Space Bob 111. How's that durability bug treating you? Not aware of what the durability bug is. How does that work? Raises various attributes, ensure one's survival, boosts agility and various resistances. Alright, I'm gonna go with ADP. Oh, ADP is your invincibility frames. I get that vigor up. Which one is vigor? Is vigor vitality? Oh, vigor is health, yeah. Mano521, hitting dead bodies breaks your weapons significantly. Oh, that's not a great bug. Weird. Durability is tied to frame rate. Higher frame rates, faster durability loss. Huh. That's probably something they should think about adjusting. Oh, hey. What's up, dude? Oh, see you, man. So, I guess try and not hit walls and corpses. Okay, fine. I can do that. So, King of Solomon explains exactly what this durability bug is. The durability bug causes you to lose durability on weapons every frame your weapon is in a dead body or ally. Enemies in rat areas when you're in the Covenant. So, is this something that... From Software has acknowledged is an issue and that they're going to work on, or what exactly is the deal for folks that have been following it in the community? Or is it something that people are just noticing sort of right now and, you know, too soon from to really have done anything about it? Ooh. Well, people are saying that it's been noticed and not fixed. I will make sure and pass that on to... I'll ask Namco about it on Monday morning and see if we can at least get an answer about it. I don't think that's a boss quite yet. I think I'm kind of early for that. Okay, alright. Ow. Some people saying Namco has mentioned that it's working as intended and is not a bug that is going to be fixed. That doesn't seem right, does it? Looking at my phone, but I still managed to dodge you, asshole. I'm try and attack that guy from the front. Oh, no. Alright, how did you die? Oh. Go ahead and move out of the way. Ooh. Forget how like fast you level up in Dark Souls 2. I remember that being something I noticed pretty early on. Was just you just are just getting tons of souls all the time, and so you're just constantly leveling up. What's interesting about now playing the game without a sword is that I have to rely much more on maneuverability, much more of kind of standing back and dodging and getting out of the way of attacks, as opposed to the way I've been able to play in the past, in which that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ow. Not very nice. Not very nice. Feel free to go down for the count, my friend. Armor ahead. That's cool. It's amazing that, you know, there's a completely new player base here on the DX11 version, and yet there are already notes everywhere. I remember more of this game than I... Bonfire ahead. It's a summon point? Why would there already be a summon? SpaceBob111, are these streams being archived anywhere? Yes, if you're just tuning in, if you'd like to catch up on my Demon Souls stream, if you'd like to catch up on anything else I've done, you can find it at youtube.com/PatrickKlepek. The streams don't live for very long on Twitch. They are not archived for any longer than, I think, 2 weeks, but I make sure and get them up pretty quickly, usually within 24 hours, if not less, in order to let folks watch the archives. So look for that on youtube.com/PatrickKlepek. CrossX Hunter, Patrick, were you ever invaded in Bloodborne? Did you ever try to get summoned and have it work? Yes, I was able to summon into Kirk Hamilton, who was a writer at Kotaku. We summoned into each other's game to do some chalice dungeons, and I was able to summon someone to fight the father, the guy who turns into a werewolf thing halfway through the boss battle early on in the game. So I was able to do that, but I only got invaded twice, and they are in specific sections of the game where invading happens until you find a woman who is ringing a bell. What is it? Castus. Weapon used to strike with one's fist. The thick leather covering bears iron studs and protects the hands while augmenting their striking power. Attacks with the fist are solely dependent on one's strength. This weapon, any encounter becomes a brawl. Gory Fantoad says pronounced Gascoigne. Okay, but I like Citizen Kang saying guacamole. I think I'm going to focus on leveling up right now as opposed to worrying too much about Haha. We're gonna buy that. Blacksmith, his key. And then I'll buy 2 life gems, I guess. What else we got here? We got a bright bug, inflict more damage, receive less. Pharros lockstone. Fragrant branch of you restores living things from petrification. So I could go back and use that in that original area, or I could use it to get to the next section of the game.
Thanks. Don't about. My name is Strange. Or we get as strange as these Drang Lakes being a part of the Majula. Seems like the poor folk know a swell keep you may travel. They say these trees from each other speak, but you know what they all say? It's high time of a bargain for you. It's high of a bargain. Lovely times these are.
Alright, sit down at that bonfire. Oh, I didn't even light it. Well, welcome to Dark Souls 2 bonfire. Huh. A lot of summon signs. For people worried they're watching this, I'm not going to sit and spoil Bloodborne. And please be careful in the chat for folks that are new to Bloodborne. You know, that game really just kind of came out. So give that a little bit of time before saying too much about it. You know, feel free to have discussions in the chat about it. I'm not going to... Can't pretend the game's not out. But, you know, just, you know, be cool. That's right, there's not a boss down there, but there's like little lizard creatures. I'm not sure I ever made it down to that area. I think that was one of the sections I never actually ended up messing with when I did my original run. That's right, there's this guy right here. This is this section. A lot of these guys on the roof. Man, this game is starting to come back to me a little bit. This is your first encounter, like, right when you go up there, you can have your first encounter with that guy, the sword dude, and then... Ow. Oh, you asshole. Aw, not cool. God damn arrows. Stop hitting me with arrows. It's a dick move. You too. I'm talking to everyone. No more arrows. No more arrows. Let's see. So I can head it over there. I guess I have to. Whoa! Alright. Or I can do that. I feel like there are way more of those enemies in Scholar of the First Sin. Do folks feel like that is accurate? I feel like I've seen way more of that more difficult enemy. Screw me. Alright, so you fall down here and then you just have to make your way back around. Okay. Bread Gravy, asking about the chalice stuff. Oh, I missed that item. Shoot. I did a little bit of chalice stuff just to kind of dip my toes into it, but I still have to spend a significant amount of time with the chalice dungeons to kind of really dig into what else they have to offer. So, you know, I played enough to be like, okay, I get it. These are what chalice dungeons are, but I definitely have a lot more to play. Oh, that's from like that's like pretty late in the game, I think, on the other side of this fence there. But how are people enjoying chalice dungeons? Like, are other folks digging into that a lot more? I know that, you know, they've been kind of proposed as a way of making the game interesting beyond just New Game Plus. But you know, how are people enjoying it beyond just, you know, a way to get additional loot, which is, you know, a pretty good reason all its own, but... Alright, there's some stuff around here. Oh! See ya. Answering a text message from my wife. I should probably do that. She went to run errands, and my guess is there are tons of people, and she is miserable. I don't even know what I just picked up. Can't wait to have a Bloody Mary when I get home. I like that she capitalized Mary by accident, which...
Oh,
does that mean she's just going to drink someone named Bloody Mary? Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
My name is Kale. I'm navigating. Why cartography, you ask? Well, when I first... It was... I'm embarrassed, but I do know one thing for certain. I came to this Drang Lake. Have you seen Majula? I've made it my temporary home. Inside the mansion, I believe now I'm... Yes. Wait. No. Then what? Were you looking wonderful? Shame on you. Here, take... What a joy to... Incredible, really, isn't it? Oh. I would not venture... I can't be certain. Something about it feels... I'll be back. Perhaps we will...
What's that guy doing? Like, I get it that he's like an archaeologist, but is he just kind of like rubbing his knuckles into the ground? That just seems... That doesn't seem healthy, dude. Oh man, that's so good. See you guys. That's fantastic. Alright, let's move on up. That's a really fast way to climb up a ladder. That doesn't seem like that's possible. Revenge. Oh, you're right. F this guy. Down for the count, my friend. There's that whole section over there. There's like a maze that you can go in, I think, if I remember correctly. Oh, did I not pick up? Shoot. I missed an item. Alright, let's head back there really quickly. Try to not take any fall damage on the way. Hollow infantry armor. I'm not sure how I feel about the mechanic in this game that you lose a little bit of your health every time you die. I think that's stupid. I don't know if I necessarily think that's a worthy addition to the Souls series. I do like that you can respec. I wish Bloodborne allowed you to respec. I mean, I know that respecing essentially allows you to min-max in a way that perhaps the game doesn't want to encourage, but like at the end of the game, like once you know what the kind of build you want, like punishing you for putting like 6 points into a stat that ultimately didn't go anywhere, I don't know. Like it seems like a pointless sort of punishment. Okay, we're going back up here. Shoot. I just now completely blanked on where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, now I'm gonna get fall damage. Maybe I should go back to the bonfire. Maybe I should head back, get my Estus flask healed up again. Oh yeah, because I go up that thing. Alright, let's go back to the bonfire really quick. And let's just go for it. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, that's new. Oh, you guys are not this early in the game. Oh. Ow. 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 That guy bashed my face in. He bashed my face in. I thought I was going to have more time. I thought I was going to be... Like, one of the things that those enemies do is they kind of shuffle forward in a way that you don't really expect. So you kind of think you're out of their hit distance, their hitbox. But that turns out to be not true. So I guess I should kill this guy just... Well, series of strikes there that didn't really pan out. Alright, that guy is back. So we're gonna have to deal with him. Yep, hello. We want him to do that. Whoa! Oh, you son of a... Man. Those are some nasty enemies to have, right out of the gate in this game. You usually encounter those much, much later. And then right, you can encounter... Oh! Hello! That's the pursuer. You are a jerk. You hit really hard. Ow. Oh, what? You need help? You need to help him? God damn it. Doing like absolutely no damage to this guy. I think he disappears after that, right? Like, you can beat him there up front, but otherwise he doesn't continue to appear in that section. Oh, I don't even need to do this. So I don't think he appears there anymore. I think like he's gone. He's done for. Son of a, I forgot that he does that. At least he gets 600 souls off of him. So it seems like there's kind of one of the differences so far is like enemy placement. Okay. Son of a... they're just placing more powerful enemies. Oh. Okay, you guys were not here last time. I'm gonna go grab my souls so that even if I die, this is not all for naught. What the? Oh, you monsters. You and your shield. Being a dick with your shield, I will put that sword through your head and we'll move on with our lives. Okay, at least I can grab all this loot now. It's like this early moment in the game. How long do I want to wait before I just use all of my souls so that I can like purchase 1,000 life gems? Framer, why no use of Nightbout? What's Nightbout? Beep. Oh, that... that's not what you want to do. That's not going to show up in a Dark Souls 2 Pro Strats YouTube video. So I can hear the... I know that the bonfire is right there, and there's a shortcut somewhere. Try something. Illusionary wall ahead. Don't you hit A? Oh. Fist with phones, you need to use fire on those barrels to blow up the bomb. Wow. That sucks. I wonder if I should run back with these souls. There's 3,000 souls. I'd level up probably twice. Alright, this is a trap. Damn it. Ship balls. Alright, I got a firebomb. So I should be able to use that to unlock the shortcut. Are these all triggered? I know that there's one of those Pharros keys under here. Oh. What did I just do? I killed someone. I don't think I've ever done that before. This is dark, and I wish I had a torch. Try item and then hurrah for treasure. I don't have a Pharros lockstone. Okay, dick move. Dick move. Video game. I do miss that there were no... nothing that could really mess up your day with the treasure chest in Bloodborne. Does not open from this side. Okay. Well, nothing else I can do around here. I have to go buy a Pharros lockstone if I want to order that up. Or open that up, rather. As the chat points out, I am aware that the lady sells the Pharros lockstones. So this is like a maze thing.
Hello there. Well, I hope you have a very
This is a Peter, what's his name? The guy from Guardians of the Galaxy, who's a British comedian.
Who am I to judge? My name is Pate. I journey hither and thither. Be careful out there. Oh yes, there's treasure in there. I saw the same design. I was with this warrior, you see. The rather brusque fellow tried to swipe the loot for it. I still have the gent's ring. I'll leave this one to you.
There's like an enemy up there. Oh, all right. Okay. Isn't the pursuers like not far from here? What are those guys doing? Why are they trying to fight that? Oh! You guys should stop trying to fight that tree. Our soul the undead. Giant, but whole. Alright, this is where you come back with one of the... with an item, I think. It's towards the... when you're doing the end game for Dark Souls 2. Alright, so I need a key for that. I think that's what leads to the Pursuer. If I remember correctly. Why are people dying? Stop committing suicide, enemies. Damn it. I think I opened up a shortcut over here. If I remember correctly. No. Maybe not. Oh, you fucker. Okay, it's just one of you, so... That power stance, man. I'll do some damage with it. Oh, shit. Oh! Don't fall! Woo! Got it. Let's see. So we broke that. That's not great. Halberd. Which is that a one-handed weapon? Halberds are a combination of axe and spears with unique bladed tips. Can be used in spear-like thrusts or axe-like sweeping attacks. The halberd challenges warrior skills. It can be a very effective weapon when its two functions are applied properly. So I need 20 strength in order to use that anyway. And currently my stats are... Strength 11. I have 5,000 souls. I need to go spend that. That's like 4 or 5 levels. Boop, boop, boop. Hey, man. It's all good. Oh, is that missed a shortcut? I don't mind being reminded of that stuff. This is not a blind playthrough. I'm playing this game for a second time. So, I'm going to run back there if that is actually a shortcut. Because I'm trying to play this game as fast as possible. And I'm not going to penalize myself just because I forgot. So, appreciate the heads up, chat. Aha! I gotcha. Shortcut opened. Yeah. And back to Majula. Oh. Let's go give that guy his key.
I'm a blacksmith. Bring me that key. I'm a black. Bring. Ah, yes. Now I can. But first.
Alright, well, you need to repair my shit, dude. So, I guess I need to leave and come back. Okay, so let's leave. And then as soon as I go through a loading screen and come back, we'll be able to repair my thing.
You. Stat the name, and you are a man ought not rope bone. Your equipment.
Repair. Oof. Fine. What we got going on here? Longsword, broadsword. Battle axe. Pear powder, titanite shards. Okay. I could bring up, could buy a titanite shard. Oh. Maybe 104 and 204. Oh. Oh, require. Oh, I got it. Never. I'm an idiot.
Drat. Don't spend your. I'll be around if you make it back.
Fish with headphones should go to get the flame sword. Makes early game a breeze. Where's the flame sword? I'm okay with a tip like that. Jackal Beaver, you might want to buy a mace and a battle axe. They have similar stats requirements that are very strong. If you can dual wield, then you have a very good moveset. Maces are strong against armored enemies like the Pursuer, while hatches are good against light armored enemies. Okay. I'm into that. Guess I wasted some souls on that other stuff, but oh well. Let's see, so what am I looking for? A mace and a battle axe. So 15 strength, so I need to get up to 15. And 12. Okay, so I need to upgrade in strength in order to do either of those.
Is that a shard? Here, to see light. However...
Please upgrade my Estus Flask. Alright, so that got my strength up to 14. What do I'm sorry, I completely blanked on what I need to get. Use either of these. 15. Okay. So I need one more level. So I think well, we don't need to grind for it, but we'll just keep that in mind that we're going to come back and take care of those. So people are saying mace, people are saying battle axe, people are saying rapier. I mean, I'll buy all of them. I'll just mess around with them. That is not a problem. God damn. Woo! Come down here thinking I'm all baller and I know what's up. Instead, rocked. Alright, so we've got this area unlocked. A couple guys over there we can mess with. Large leather shield. Okay. Jack Beaver. It's worth checking as you go, but you can dual wield different kinds of weapons together. Recently I did a run where power stanced Ultra Greatsword with Great Axe. That is ridiculous. Oh! Hey guys, hey. Just let's be cool. Ow. Ugh, you're gonna make me use Master's Flask again. Fine. What if I walk around you? What if I walk around you? What are you gonna do now? 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 Not let me walk around you? That's fine. Jerk like that. Alright, so this is a shortcut for this little area. I can't get in here yet. I don't have a key, but I can continue to explore. This whole way, there we go. Damn it. Well, let's see if we can open up that second shortcut. Miguel Core asks, is there an argument to be made that Dark Souls 1 is the greatest game of the last generation? Yeah, I think you could pretty easily make that argument. Okay, so I gotta blow that up. So I have one firebomb. Let's make it count. Oh, I guess I could do this, right? Hit me. Boom. Get that Estus flask back. Very happy about it. Alright, so let's fight these enemies here. We want to go buy those other weapons, so we're going to just kind of grind it out a little bit. Move away from my friend the firebomb. Man, give me your goddamn shield. I think there were a bunch of guys up here, right? Oh. People talking about potentially Dark Souls 3 getting announced at E3. I think it's probably a little soon for that. Oh. I do think that, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how they, certainly how they handle the franchise going forward. You know, how close they get to putting them out. And there's obviously going to be the temptation to make a lot of them, because you know, the folks like ourselves, anyone that's watching this, if you like playing these games, you would like to keep playing them. So there's going to be a temptation for them to make a lot of these games. It's just a matter of, oh, you son of a, how they ultimately want to handle the balance on the release schedule. You know, Bloodborne gives them an opportunity to put some distance on it, but you know, how exactly they handle that is going to be super interesting, honestly. All right, there's stuff up here that I never did. I think there's just an item up here. I think there are enemies. It's locked. Okay, fine. It's locked. Alright, so we're gonna grind again a little bit more. Just so we can go buy some of those other weapons from the Blacksmith. And I need to level up once in order to pull off all the items that he's rocking in his shop. Oh, you asshole! Now people say you can break that door upstairs? Okay. Give that a shot. Liking the... what I'm enjoying about having two weapons is that it almost feels akin to the transformations that are in Bloodborne. I just have access to just a ton of different moves that give me a certain versatility that I don't normally feel like I have when I've played these games with a sword and shield. Jack Lafayette. Any hope for the return of Pax Trick Klepax in this run? Maybe. I don't know. He's alluding to the fact that I think when I played through Dark Souls 1, I think I had the hand axe for like half of the game. Like I just kept dumping upgrade points into it, and it worked just fine for me. But it was really funny because you were just fucking asshole wielding this hand axe forever. Oh, okay. Sure, thanks. I'll take it. Appreciate you helping me out. People are talking about the whip weapon in Bloodborne. I think it's the cane, right? I haven't messed with that at all, but it seems like an interesting... Oh, dick. Alright. So I think that should be enough to get us set to go back in Majula. So I need to... So the battle axe we're not going to be able to mess with for a while.
Seek the king, lest...
But if I upgrade my strength once more, that gets me to 15. But also, in order to do the power stance, I need to have leveled more into that stuff. But obviously that'll kind of work its way out. So, let's see, mace, 1. Okay, so let's see where we're at in terms of stats. I don't think I'm going to be able to power stance with the two of those quite yet. So, let's see, a mace. So 12, so 1.5 over. I mean, I need 18 strength. I have enough in dex, so I need 3 more in strength, so I'm pretty much there. I need 1 more, so I had 1 more in dex, 3 more in strength, and then I'd be able to dual wield the mace and the rapier. So I guess the question is whether like the power stance is better than like moving over to both of these weapons. Oh, the mace is two-handed. Oh no, there we go. So that means I can parry now? Is that what that is? Alright, let's see. Can we level up anymore?
Seek the king, lest this...
Ah, so close. Alright, we should go level up somewhere. Just really quickly grind that out. Let's go mess with some parrying. See if we can get the timing down at all. I think it's tough to parry these, right? Get out of here. Man, that leads to some serious damage on that guy. Ooh. Jack Beaver says, that's a parry. Also, if you try to power stance and you just hold the other weapon with two hands, and then you know you haven't met the stat requirement, and the two weapons aren't... Oh, and you know you've met the stat requirement, then the two weapons aren't compatible. It just depends on some kinds. Some work together, some don't. Gotcha. Soon saying, don't fall into the mace trap. What does that mean? Yo, I like this rapier. This just kind of ripping into them, and I like the da da da. All right, so we can parry this guy. Okay, well. Nope. Got it. Boom. Hit you in the chest. Oh, Hassoon's saying it's too good. That's fine. I'm trying to get through this game as fast as possible. I've beaten this game before. I'm trying to make my way to the DLC and experience the DLC. So, if the mace is OP, then I am going with the mace. Alright, so... So we'll work on strength and dexterity. We want to make sure we, you know, get a little love for the other stats around there. We'll work our way back to a power stance with those two soon enough. Soon, our friendly mod in the chat pointing out, would be nice if there was a power stance indicator on the screen. Yeah, that'd be cool. People saying I can just break this? Okay. Oh, crystal lizard! God damn it! Hand axe, radiant life gem. Hollow soldier helm. This is a dark room, my friends. How do I get out? I can't really see. There we go. Okay. Let's go through here and get one of those rings. Dude, I got this. I'm all over it. Holy crud! Okay, alright. Yep. Damn it. That's okay. I accidentally parried. There's a lot of enemies right there. But if I use my rapier, if I kind of go, I could probably get him. I could probably get him. Son of a, ow! Oh, I can't get in there now?
Well, I hope that brave. Be careful out there. Oh. It allows undead to call out for with luck.
Oh, well, okay. Is there another way in there? I guess, could you fall down? Need you to come over here. Yep, everyone just feel free to... Oh, you son of a... Idiots, everyone! That's the thing I drop in there from above. I wonder if I have to kill that guy. Just kind of sneak my way in here. Can I jump? Can I jump it? Nope. Ow. Ow! Manual 521 is an awful lot of grinding and pointless running around for just trying to make it the DLC. I'm getting grooved back into the game. It's really difficult to play Dark Souls 2 after so many hours of Bloodborne. Alright, let's see. How do we make our way back to that? We have not encountered a boss yet. I know I'm close to one. To throw that. Or I guess I can just run through. Also, I guess there's the shortcut, so I actually don't need to do this. Yep. 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 Is it down there? Maybe. Look at my face. That's not great. Gotta get that looked at. I think this is the giant, right? It's like the first... Oh, you're new. I think. God damn it. Keep hitting R2. Shoot. Alright. I gotta help my wife move, bring groceries inside. I will be back in 2 seconds. So pause. Oh, oh. Okay. We're back. Enter the mist. Hey, what up, giant? Apologize for disturbing your slumber. Probably need a weapon in my hand. Man, we got a good thing going here. Aw. Ow. Shit. Oh, come on. Oh, I had that. Alright. I'll have that the second time. That was just stupid. Okay, what we go down here? Seemed like I just stick with the rapier in my right hand and good to go. I guess I probably could have used some human effigy. We'll try it if I don't do it this time. Go ahead and run past this guy. Yep. Now. Damn, that range. Oh, this is bad. Fuck. I am so used to the speed at which you are able to heal yourself in Bloodborne, which is to say, super fast. Alright, we got it this time. I mean, this dude's not too tough, and my rapier is just doing ridiculous damage against him. And I seem to be having more luck when I stick close and just keep whacking him in the knee, as opposed to backing off and healing. And honestly, I'd probably be better served sticking in by his knee and healing down there. So, alright. Third time is the charm? Maybe? Boom. Goodbye. See ya. Happily take that away from you. Okay, first boss down. Way to go, me. Hurrah for victory, indeed. Hurrah for victory, indeed. So I think that the soldier key. What? Whoops. Okay. All right. So you just need to calm down here a second. Buddy. Defeat this big giant. Oh, you asshole. Buried me. So I think by the soldier key is what unlocks the entrance to the pursuer, and I think the pursuer is just right back up the stairs. But we're gonna go ahead and head back, not risk anything. Head back to Majula. Get our level up on. Twin blade fashioned from rare geist steel?
Seek soul, seek the lest this land.
Alright, so where are we at with oops. So, we're trying to do power stance. So again, we already have that covered. That's 7. Dex has to be 18, so we'll put 1 into Dex. And then with the mace is the one we really have to work on, right? Like we have to get this up to 18. So I think we can probably level 4 times. We could probably get up to the power stance. So 3 strength, 1 Dex. Let's see if we can level 4 times. I know I'm not putting anything into anything else, but I want to get this power stance and then we'll move on with our lives. 1 Dex. Okay. And then what? Alright, so let's see if so I guess these are incompatible? Is that what that means? Or do I not have enough? So 18 and 18. So 1.5. So it's 12, so it's 18. 6, 10, I've got that covered. And then strength 18. Yeah, so I guess I just can't power stance that. That's too bad. That is too bad. Alright, let's go check out the pursuer, because I think he's right around the corner. Two rapiers. Oh man, that sounds ridiculous. That would be one wild way to be running around. Oh, crap. I forgot they were there. Just completely forgot these enemies from here. Yep. No big deal for wasting. No big deal for wasting Estus flasks and things like that. Because we're just exploring right now. So I assume you would just run past all of this stuff. I'm going after the pursuer anyway. I think it's right up here. Yeah, rapier is just wrecking fools. Alright, pursuer, let's see what's up. Man, I am just hustling through this game in a way that I did not do the last time I played it. Man, he can really... A lot of reach on that. I guess I can parry. Let's try parrying. That didn't work. Is it possible to parry him? Could I just keep doing that with the rapier over and over? His swing on there, like, it really feels like I'm dodging out of his way, but definitely keep getting hit. I want to try parrying him and just see what happens. Really unfamiliar with parrying, so like that didn't. So okay, so that's parrying. That was cool. But I guess like the parry has a bit of a wind up, right? So like you can't just really so I use my parry or the rapier to parry him, and then the mace to attack him would, I guess, probably be the way to do it. God damn it. Ugh, fuck you. Just kill myself. I'd like to get better at parrying, but obviously if you learn the parry for him, you're just learning the parry for his unique moveset. I know that he becomes sort of a regular enemy throughout the rest of Scholar of the First Sin, but so, you know, I wonder, like, you know, is it actually worth it to spend that much time figuring it out? I'm not sure. But I'd at least like to give it a couple shots. I mean, I got it that one time, but I could not tell you that exactly what I did differently or did in order to pull it off. so that... Okay. Interesting. You subvert. Did you summon Help, Patrick? I can't remember if you streamed it. I had to play this game offline. 3-guy boss and the Bastille sucked. I summoned for 2 bosses in Dark Souls 2. I summoned for the 3, what are they called? The 3 Sentinels and the Smelter Demon were the 2 that I just said, screw it. And the only one that I summoned for in Bloodborne was Martyr Ligarius. Well, that went much poorer. I don't know if I'm able to sort of correctly, like, I think I'm, like, parrying requires, like, examining the animation that's about to happen, making sure that's the one that you want to parry, and I'm just bad at judging that. So I feel like parrying is gonna inevitably, for me, end up being like just more luck, but maybe that's just my sort of lack of experience with it talking. Damn it. Ugh. Man. The battle started nice. I was able to immediately parry him and then take a couple whacks at him. Oh, can you parry? So is that a parry too? Okay, maybe I stick with two-handing the mace, parry him, and then just do, yeah, let's try that. Ugh, fuck you. People are saying this isn't for the DLC, just summon. Yeah, you're probably right. I am just trying to get through the game as fast as possible. Okay, well, let's give this another shot, and then we'll summon to finish off Pursuer. So I have nothing to prove. I've beaten this game before. God, that fucking swing! I keep forgetting to... God damn it. God, fuck you. Just fuck you. Fuck you. Just middle fingers everywhere. This is also like way earlier than I fought the Pursuer last time. I fought the Pursuer like I think I went and did a bunch of other shit the last time around. Like this is the Pursuer in the first 2 hours of the game. I think I fought the Pursuer like 10 hours later when I did my proper playthrough of this game, or my first one. God, my invisibility frames are terrible. This has gone much poorer when I've been trying to do this, and now I also have no health. No health. Alright, I actually have to go help my wife. She just got back. I helped her bring the stuff out. We beat the giant. I want to see if I can, Yeah. Okay, that's... So you can't parry. Alright, or can you? Oh, okay, you can parry. Oh... Interesting. Anyway, I gotta go help her with that. I'm not sure we'll play more tonight. Maybe we'll do a stream tomorrow afternoon. But I want to try and rush my way through as much of this game as possible. So I am also not going to have a problem with summoning just to kind of get through bosses so I can get to the DLC and do that on my own. But that's going to do it. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed watching some Dark Souls 2. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night.